What's your name? What is your name?
Janice Dumanging, sir.
Your name is Janice, huh? Is this your name? Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I want you to remember these 3 alphabets.
DJT.
DJT, okay. After that, I will ask you again, What's your age?
28, sir.
Your height and your weight?
5 and 62
Okay.
kilograms, sir.
You are 5 feet 1 and 62 kg, Okay, can you just stand up so that I can take a look at you and put up your hand? But you look strong, actually. You look strong. I think you can take after an old lady. Okay? Just sit down. Your marital status? Are you married or single mother or what?
Married, sir.
Do you have, what is the job of your husband?
Charcoal maker, sir.
What?
Charcoal maker.
Child call maker. I cannot understand you. What is that? Can you describe it?
I don't know what to.
What does he do?
He's doing charcoal, sir.
Child call.
Yes.
You mean call center or what? Is it call
Hard
center?
work,
Huh?
sir.
What? Is it call center or what?
No, sir. It's hard working, sir.
Hard work. He
He's
work?
doing charcoal. Charcoal.
Oh, charcoal. I see.
Yes, sir.
You mean that one for burning? The charcoal for
Sir?
burning?
Yes, sir. To
Oh,
cook food, sir.
I see. Okay, to cook food. Okay. I know. Okay. And have you got the permission of your husband to come here to work?
Yes, sir.
How many children you have?
4, sir.
4 children. Their age?
Yes, sir.
What are their ages? The 4 children you're having. How old are they?
10, 9, 3 years old, and 3 months old.
Okay,
sir.
when you come here, who is going to look after your children?
My mother-in-law, sir.
The mother-in-law. Have you got his permission?
Yes, sir.
Now, are you mentally prepared to come here to work?
Yes, sir.
Are you prepared to sacrifice?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you got a baby 3 months old. Now, your mother-in-law will be looking after her, am I right?
Yes, sir.
So, are you breastfeeding the baby?
For now, no, sir.
No, So now, do you think that you have problem or not when you come here? Because the baby is 3 months old, I think you have to tell me exactly, You have to think it over first. Because you come here, you give me problem, then I will have problem. You tell the baby miss you, then you will tell me that the baby is sick, then you tell that your mother-in-law wants you to go home, then I'll have problem. You have to think it carefully first. Do you think you will have problem?
No, sir.
So you feel that all your children are in good hands. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
So your mother-in-law definitely can look after them,
Yes, sir.
So when you're working in Lebanon, who was looking after your children?
My mother-in-law, sir.
The same mother-in-law.
Yes, sir.
The same mother-in-law, Okay, when you were working in Lebanon, there was also one child, or they was not born yet. You came back in 2016. Was the 3-year-old child at that time born? You have got one child now, 3 years old. When you were in Lebanon, was that child born?
Yes, sir.
And how old was the child when you went to Lebanon?
The last one, sir.
Not the last one, the second last one.
They are 7 and 8 years old, sir, and 4 months old.
I see. So you got the same thing, You were 4 months old, You got a baby when you left for Lebanon, So now you come to Malaysia. There's one baby 3 months old. So when you were Lebanon, the 4 months old baby, so far, also your mother-in-law looking after her. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Do you face any problem when you were working in Lebanon?
No, sir.
No, so you are sure, Now with another one that's 3 months old, you are also, I'm asking you, you are also very sure, I use the word very, you have to be very sure. Can you be very sure?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, you promise me that you will not give me problem when you come here to work?
Yes, sir.
You will focus on your work?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, can you tell me your experiences? Where you have worked, your experience. What are your experiences?
Carrying baby, sir.
No, your experience, you work in Jordan. Okay, what was your job? Lebanon. What was your job in Lebanon?
Take caring the 3 children, sir.
How-
And also household sometimes.
3 children, how old?
The 8, 7, sir,
And?
and 4 months old, sir.
I see. So you look after 3 children. I think it's not easy. That's 4 months old, 7 and 8 years old. So can you handle them? Can you handle them properly?
Yes, sir.
How many person in the house in Lebanon?
Sir,
How many person that I mean the family? How many person are there?
they are only 5, sir.
5. Oh, mom, sir, and the 3 children.
Yes, sir.
So, mom and sir, they are both working or what? Or sir is working? Mom in the house.
No, sir. Only the mister.
Okay. So what was your job? To look after the children. Do you send them to school? Do you feed them? Do you
Yes.
shower them? Do you change clothing for them?
Yes, sir.
And what about the baby, the sango, the baby, the 4-month-old? Do you change the pamper, make meal, put the baby to sleep, or maybe sleep with the baby? So can you let me know what was your job to look after the baby?
Yes, sir. But at night, sir, her mom will take her in her room, sir.
Okay, she sleep with the mom. And
Yes.
what was the job? Do you shower the baby, carry the baby?
Yes, sir. When my employer allowed me to take a bath for her.
That means you shower the baby, you change the clothing, you change the pamper. What about
Yes.
feeding? Do you know how to feed the baby?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then you have to do housework, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Then what about the cooking? Do you help to cook?
Yes, also I tried before, sir.
So you do help lah.
Yes, sir.
Do you know how to cook?
Yes, sir.
What food you know how to cook?
A little bit Arabic, sir.
Oh, name me one food in one Arabic food. Just one.
Kabsa
Okay.
rice, sir.
Okay. That is the most famous kapsa. Okay. What about Philippine food? Can you cook?
Adobo, sir, and fried chicken.
Okay. So do you like cooking?
Yes, sir. I'm willing.
You're willing to learn, Can you cook from a cookbook?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I've got many employers here. They are looking for a DH to help them look after the children and also looking after their mother, the elderly people. So I have got employer looking after the children. That means it could be 2 years old or even 1 year old or even baby up to maybe 12 or 13 years old, because 14, 15, more or less they can look after themselves. Okay, so can you look after the children if they are from, let's say, a baby or from 1 year old to 12 years old? Do you think you can?
I can, sir.
Okay, the family here are not very big. Most of them have small families. Sir, mom, and 1 or 2 children. There's one family with 1 child, okay, 7 years old, the sir and mum working, the mother and father in the house. The mother is a bit fierce. The mother actually sometimes will scold you. Do you think you can work for this family?
Yes, sir.
Are you patient?
Yes, sir. Of course.
But the child also maybe is 7 years old, so he's go to school. You have to help him, send him to school, take a shower, change the clothing, and prepare for him to go to school. Do you think you can do all this?
Yes, sir. I'm willing.
You're willing, and also
Yes,
is okay, I mean the mother, she's a old lady, so once in a way she gets angry with you. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I've got also one family. They got two children. The children maybe 2 years old and 4 years old. These two children are very naughty. They like to run around, throw their toys around. The sir and mum working. Do you think you can handle these two children?
Yes, sir. I'm willing.
You can, because they are very naughty. They will come to you. They might even pinch you. They will run around, and you have to cook and look after them, shower them, change their clothing, because they will be in the house. Are you sure you can handle these two child?
Yes, sir.
You can. Of course, there are families only with one child. Maybe about 10 years old or 12 years old. So all this, I think no problem for you to handle them. Am I right?
Yes, yes, sir.
And baby also no problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about looking after old lady? Let's say to accompany an old lady, make her comfortable, talk to her, be a friend of her, help her to maybe cook, help her to go to the saloon, help her to go to the supermarket, and sometimes accompany her to the hospital. Do you think you can?
Yes, sir. I can.
Okay, I've got I think maybe 2 or 3 employers looking for a DH to like a companion for the mother. Okay, the mother may be around 80 years old, so they need somebody who really loves the old people, can talk to them, make them comfortable, like their daughter. Is it okay if you are selected to do this job?
Yes, sir.
I see. So which do you prefer, to look after the old lady or to look after children?
Maybe elderly, sir.
I see. So you prefer, but I think both you can do, but you just prefer to look after elderly because you love the elderly, right?
Yes, sir.
So can you promise me to look after them properly, don't scold them, talk to them nicely, be polite to them, be patient to them? Can you promise me that?
Yes, sir. I promise.
Now, if the employer wants you to work on your off days, are you willing to work?
Yes, sir. If they will pay me.
Yes, of course they will pay you, see. You're entitled to one off day in a week. If you work, they will pay you, okay? If you don't work, then you will still get your salary, but you won't get the extra income. So are you prepared to work on your off days?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but you need rest. When you rest in the house. You won't be able to go out, at least in the near future. Are you okay with that?
Yes, sir.
Because you work KL, Kuala Lumpur is a big city. You go out, you get lost. So until you know the place, the employer comfortable with you, trust you, then I think they will let you go out, no problem. But meanwhile, you have to stay in the house. Just listen to me
Yes.
carefully. When you come here for your rest day, you stay in the house. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Then the handphone. Do you bring a handphone?
Yes, sir. For my family.
Okay, so you can bring a handphone. You can contact your family, but only with your family. No contact from anybody in Malaysia. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Do you have any friends or relative in Malaysia?
None, sir.
Okay. So you contact your family. Okay, you see. We want you to have contact with them so that you are comfortable, they are okay, and you are okay. But the only thing is you must not use a handphone during working hours. Can you agree to it?
Yes, sir.
Strictly no handphone during working hours. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
And also during the night time when you finish work, you can use the handphone for a short while, maybe about 20 or 25 minutes. Can you agree to that?
Yes, sir.
Maybe not necessary to use it every day lah. Maybe you contact your family 2-3 times a week. But you must sleep. You must have enough sleep. You cannot use the handphone 1 hour or 2 hours. You won't have enough sleep. Can you promise me that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you addicted to the handphone?
No, sir.
Do you play games?
No, sir.
So you must understand, the employer will confiscate your phone if you abuse the phone. You use it for 1 hour, you don't have an hour of sleep, then you will not have the chance to use the phone. They will give you your phone only when you want to call back. So you don't abuse the phone, then you can keep your phone. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
It's
Yes,
clear,
sir.
It's clear, Because we don't want you to play games, go Facebook and try to contact somebody here, make friends. We don't want all that. Can you promise me?
Yes, sir, I promise.
Is there any question you want to ask me?
Sir, will my employer call me after the contract, sir?
After the contract? I can't understand you. You mean if the employer select you, will they call you? Is that what you mean? After selecting you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, maybe they will call you. But yeah, accommodation no problem. I can just call you and then we can Skype. We can Skype group Skype. But some of them they just call you by phone. All depends. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. Because maybe I'm in the province, sir.
When?
Maybe I will go to the province after the
Medical.
process, sir.
Are you doing the medical now?
Yes, sir, it's done, sir. But there is one thing, sir, that they will told me to do.
Okay, so meanwhile you are still in the accommodation, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when are you going back to your province?
When
Finish your medical. When?
yes,
Next week?
yes, sir.
Next week? I think you can stay there for a few more days lah. I'll try and get you an employer. Because I think you did very well in your interview. I will get you an employer. But you must promise me that when you come here, you must work hard. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me, if I'm an employer here, what would you tell me about yourself?
I'm hardworking, responsible, honest, sir, and patient.
Okay, so you must remember, what you tell me, you must keep to your words, and you must promise me you don't give your employer problem or anybody problem, especially when you work there. You must be patient, you must listen to the instruction, don't argue. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
You sure? And you worked 2 years in Lebanon. Why do you want to come back? Why didn't you continue your work in Lebanon?
It's far, sir, and
I see.
sometimes
Okay.
north, sir.
I see. Working in the Middle East, I know it's more difficult. Life there actually is a bit more restricted. Many of them actually after 2 years they come back. Okay, I can understand that. But Malaysia, we are actually a much better employer. I assure you that we'll take care of you, and you will definitely get your salary. You will definitely be paid on your off day, food, lodging. Food and sleep. We make sure that you have enough. We will follow the rules and regulation. Okay, and you must also follow rules and regulation. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Especially the handphone. Can you follow strictly? No handphone during working hours, and maybe 20-30 minutes after work. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
And you must sleep.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what was the 3 alphabet that I asked you to remember?
T, D, and J.
T, D, and G. Where is it? Okay. Okay, I think that's all. I'll try and get you an employer. What is your educational level?
Third year high school, sir.
Third year high school. I think you're okay. You can speak quite well actually, and quite clear. I think that's all lah.
Yes,
So
sir.
you promise me when you come here you work properly. Is that okay?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay. Bye. Thanks.
Thanks.